Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching y'all still how to backdoor just as effectively, pretty much, as you were already able to backdoor in my team, because I don't care. I don't recommend backdooring. Personally, I don't like people who backdoor a lot. I don't backdoor a lot myself, or at least I try to backdoor as little as possible. It's a very effective way to score in this game, and it's made even more effective because of how effective off-ball is in this game, which is by far my biggest issue. 2K claims to have patched backdoors, basically. The fix that was implemented this morning, though, does almost nothing to actually fix backdoors, and that is what I want to break down in this video. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 18,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop into it. So I'm loading into a Clutch Time Online game right now. This is all live, by the way. 5-out freelance. I'm putting on my freelance. That's all I'm going to do. I don't care who I'm playing against. I literally just wanted to load into a game against an online player and talk through basically the thought process. So this dude's got a really good team: D-Book, Clay, LeBron, Kwame, and Victor Wembanyama. So very, very good squad. Obviously going to be a good test dummy. We'll see how good he is. If he's a really good player, obviously backdoors aren't as effective as against a good player as a bad player. There are ways to stop him if you know what you're doing. But backdoors, basically what backdoors looked like for a while in my team was you hold the Y button and then you let go of the Y button when you want the ball passed to the player, right? So I hold the Y button and then I let go of the ball to pass the ball. Kind of like that, right? The change that was made to backdoors was now if you hold the Y button, after about a second, it will automatically pass the ball. That's pretty much, as far as I can tell at least, the only change that was made, though. So if I hold the Y button here to Wemby, it's going to pass the ball before I want to. But there is a way to cancel that, and all you have to do to cancel that is you hold the Y button and the double tap RB or R1, whatever you call it. Hold the Y button and the double tap RB or R1, and that will automatically cancel the throwing the pass immediately, and then I can just backdoor 16 times a possession if I want. I just backdoored 3 different people that same possession, and I got an open shot. I missed the dunk. It was a standing dunk. I missed a wide open standing dunk, and I mean, it is what it is, but I got a wide open shot. People will literally run their offenses like this. They will go 5 out, and then they will backdoor every single play. And then if you just double tap RB, it cancels it anyway, so I can still backdoor. That pass could have gotten behind. Obviously, this dude's defensive settings are actually pretty good. He knows what he's doing. He's playing pretty well against the backdoor, so this isn't actually a guy who is going to give up all that many backdoors, so I'll give him credit. But in terms of actually still effectively backdooring, it works basically exactly the same if you just double tap RB. Not only that, there is a way to call for a backdoor with any player on the court manually. By the way, I really don't care about winning this game. If you tap LB and then tap player's icon, this menu will pop up. I hit X, Wemby cuts to the basket. That's a backdoor cut. I can do that every single play with any player on the court. I want Kwame Brown to cut. There we go. Now Kwame go cut to the rim. He's going to cut backdoor, and I can score off the backdoor. Like, I can still backdoor cut with any player on the court at any time with multiple methods every single play. This patch changed nothing in realisticness. It's basically just here so that 2K can claim to have fixed one of our biggest problems. Nice play. It went to the corner. I thought it was going to the hash. That's a good shot. I'll give credit. I'm going to lose this game, and I don't care because I'm not even really running offense. I'm literally just backdooring every single play. But at the same time, I just think, see, there's the thing about backdoors. It forces people to start helping with other players that can create other things. This is what's so annoying about a backdoor offense. I never play like this, but you can literally 5 out and get good shots pretty much every single possession. I've gotten a good shot almost every play. I know I only have 4 points, but I've gotten a good shot a lot this possession by running these plays. Good defense here. Kobe get through. I don't care about the defensive end. I don't know why I'm even trying to win at this point. I'm like all of a sudden locking in and trying to win this game, but I really don't care. I just want to prove that backdoors are still super effective, and they are. This patch didn't actually change anything. That's the main point of this video, as well as the main point of my complaints in the patch notes video, if y'all watched that video. My complaint is basically that I don't think any of our actual issues were really fixed. And with that, like, if that's the case, I don't know. What a pointless patch. It just annoys me because there is so much capability for progress in this game, and yet it seems like there's so little progress actually made. The fact that I can literally backdoor cut any player on my team at any time still just by pressing 2 buttons. Like, I literally press their icon and then I press X, or I hit Y and then I double tap my RB button and I get a backdoor every single play. And I'm going to score off of it more often than not. I'm going to lose this game because I was already in a hole, but I've scored 3 times off of backdoors, got an open standing dunk that I missed that I was contested by a non-anchor player as well. That should have been 4. I should have had 4 buckets off of that just right there. And I don't even run a backdoor cut offense. Like, it's not like I'm good at backdoor cutting. There are people who are really good at it and do it every single play. I don't backdoor cut barely at all. And I'm having success almost every single play, just sending 8 backdoors a play. I'm backdooring one player, it doesn't work. I'm backdooring a different player. And then that doesn't work. Maybe I'll call for a pick and roll. So I'll make him work with the pick and roll a little bit. And then I backdoor my center and I still get a dunk. Like, I don't know. Just run around and backdoor, and it's still an incredibly effective offense. I beat the vast majority of backdoor spanners that I play now, like pretty much all of them. So if you're a good player, it's not like backdoors were the reason you were losing games, but they are still super duper annoying. And the fact that this patch claimed to have fixed them, and there's still such a massive issue. That should have been a stop, but whatever. The fact that it claimed to have fixed them and it's still such a massive issue is just unacceptable, really. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of stunned, to be honest, that because like what we've been told basically is that they fixed backdoor cuts, and that's how it was marketed. They did technically reduce the effectiveness of the cut to basket mechanic, but it didn't change anything. And that bothers me a lot, to be completely honest, that the gameplay is really going to be the exact same in Season 4 as it was in Season 3, when there are clearly big gameplay problems right now that are literally ruining the game. So to me, it's like, you got to be better. We need 2K to do a better job. As a company, that's a wide open 3. Whatever. I'm going to lose this game and it doesn't matter. I need 2K to do a better job. And this gameplay, like this is actually the opportunity that they had to make progress, and here we get no progress at all instead. I will say backdoors are not actually that effective if you know how to defend them. This dude does seem to know what he's doing enough, and they're not that hard to defend, so I don't actually think the backdoors themselves, if you asked me a week ago what I wanted patched, the backdoors would have been on the list, but it certainly would have been one of the things on the lower end of the list, because I do think as better cards come out and people get better at the game, they become less and less effective as people figure out what they're doing. I just think if you're going to claim to fix them when they are, yes, still an issue in the game, actually fix it. Because like what they did here is no changes at all. I scored 10 out of my 13 points there off of backdoors, and I never backdoor cut. I went 6 of 8 from the field. If I don't miss that standing dunk and turn the ball over once, I'm very well good chance win that game by basically just running backdoor cuts for pretty much my whole offense the entire game. And that's after they supposedly fixed them. I don't like it, and I'm not. I just think that it's almost false advertising to a certain extent. So I thought I'd make a video, come on here and explain my thought process on what has happened with the backdoor cuts, and explain how to still backdoor cut. For those of y'all who are just sweats, I'm sure y'all were going to figure it out anyway. The people who are actually out there trying to backdoor cut every single play, y'all were certainly going to find your way through it, of course. I just don't. I don't know. When you claim to fix something and it's not changed really at all, the only one small change is something that's so easily worked around, that's very unfortunate to me. So I'm in a bad mood this morning about that. That frustrates me for sure. But it is what it is. I do still think, honestly, that 2K has been making a lot of progress as of late, and the gameplay, unfortunately, does not look like that's going to be one of the areas in which that progress is made going into Season 4, but hopefully the content continues to be good, and if it does, that is still progress, and might just have to wait till 2K25 to hope for a game that's more fun to play online, but it is what it is. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.